What is going on, everybody? This is Sideline Summit coming to you from the Belly Up Sports YouTube channel. Today, me and the fellas are going to be drafting a team of players who we would start our NBA franchise with. And this episode in particular is brought to you by SeatGeek. SeatGeek's got it all, whether it's sporting events, festivals, concert, you name it. They got the best tickets for it. And one thing that they do, they tell you what is going to be a good deal. Mind you, if it's a green, it's going to be a great deal. If it's going to be red, that means it's a bad deal. If you use code BELLYUPSPORTS, no spaces, all caps, BELLYUPSPORTS, you'll get $20 off your first order. Again, that is code BELLYUPSPORTS for $20 off your first order. Again, SeatGeek's got it all. They're one of the best ticketing apps in the game, if not the absolute best. We all use SeatGeek and we absolutely love it. So again, download the SeatGeek app or go to SeatGeek.com, use code BELLYUPSPORTS for $20 off your first order. And without further ado, the way it's going to explain it, it's going to be a snake draft. So we can start with Daniel. Then we'll go Daniel, Chris, then me. I'll get 2 picks, and we make our way back around. Daniel will get 2 picks. So, Danny, you have the floor for the first overall pick in our franchise draft, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, I'm torn. But give me Jason Tatum.
Oh, okay. That was definitely wasn't on my first pick board. I'm not going to lie, but I like the aggressiveness. Chris?
Luka.
You're going to go, okay.
Yeah, Chris,
so that's great.
That's
my
who
first
I was
option, falls in my lap. I'll take Victor Wembanyama to start my franchise with. And then do you guys want to do this as like we're trying to make a lineup, or we're just trying to draft the 5 best young talents?
I like a lineup. I like a lineup.
You want to do a lineup?
Okay. It's a little more difficult.
Okay. So now this one might be a little bit out the way, but this is my dream pairing. I'm pairing Victor with Trae Young. I think that's only right. So we can go to Chris, who has Luka Doncic on his team so far.
Yeah, and since Luka is a point guard, that kind of screws my next pick. But I have a backup. Devin Bean Booker. That's my 2 guard.
Imagine them trying to play together. I mean, it would work, but it would just be funny.
If Kyrie could do it,
Kyrie,
taller.
Yeah, he could do it. So Daniel has 2 picks here. He started with Jason Tatum.
Yeah, my next player is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay. Pairing JT and Shai, probably one of the best defensive duos or best 2-way duos in the league. And you do have one more pick here.
Yeah, and at the age of 29, he's still not too old. Joel Embiid makes the defense even better.
I would say, I guess now, I would say, are we trying to keep it young, or are we just drafting the best team possible? But I'll still try to keep it relatively young on my.
I mean, I don't think it beats
pushing a guy who's
starter.
I think
starter franchise.
29. 29 is a little old in my opinion, but
with old legs. That's the only thing.
Yeah, with his legs worse than LeBron's, and he's 40.
He got Brandon Roy legs, they say.
Oh, nah, come on.
That's what they say.
Shout out Brandon Roy, though. I'd start my franchise with Brandon Roy.
Seattle legend, by the way. UW, by the way.
Bless you. All right. Well, it is Chris's pick, who has Devin Booker and Luka Doncic.
And they're technically young, right? Because Booker's only 25 on the head. So I think
Book's young. Yeah,
okay,
Book's
cool.
young. It's just Book been in the league for 8 years already. So it's like, man.
Literally, dude. Literally.
But he's still a youngin'.
So, yeah, this one of my favorite young players, and I feel like he doesn't get enough love. He's like just in the shuffle. I'm picking Evan Mobley.
Okay. You're going to need some defense behind those two. So
yeah, big Evan Mobley fan.
I love it. Okay. So I have Trae and Victor. I'm torn between a guy who can space at the 4 and a defensive-minded shooting guard to play alongside Trae Young. It's tough, but there's a lot of talent out there. Don't get it wrong. There's lots of talent. I think I want to pair Victor with a guy who can stretch the floor, can play the 4 position. I'm going to play him with his current arch nemesis, Chet Holmgren. So that
will be my 5.
Well, no. He's my 4. And then I will take... I'll take Anthony Edwards to be my 2. He can sit in that chair. Yeah, I think I got myself a nice little young squad here with one pick left, but Chris is on the board with Luka, Devin Booker, and Evan Mobley.
I'm so sick. Anthony Edwards was my next pick. He was so sick. I was gonna have him at the 3 just because.
We
But
can have some
I have.
small ball though. Small
Oh
ball
yeah,
lineup.
that's how we do. We don't need big man. JK, we do. And I'm picking P5. Paolo Banchero is my 4. That's right.
Very good pick. He was
Mobley
probably
and
going to be my
Banchero?
pick. He was probably going to be my pick on the way back around.
All right,
Danny, your
Tone,
last
can
2
you
picks.
run me through your team so far?
My team is Victor Wembanyama, Trey Young, Chet Holmgren, and Anthony Edwards. Chris is Luka Doncic, Devin Booker, Evan Mobley, Paolo Banchero, and your team is Jason Tatum, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and Joel Embiid.
Yeah, let
And
me
your
add
final-
Bam Adebayo
What a
and
front
Za-
court.
and Ja Morant.
I thought I heard Zion. I was like, oh, the spacing there's crying for help.
Nah,
Okay.
I was gonna say Zion, but I decided not to. But
Okay.
yo,
And SGA can play that too. So it's a
SGA can
young.
run it too. I mean,
I just don't like Embiid sneaks crazy, but hey man.
okay. No Embiid. I probably pop.
No,
Zion
it's
in
cool.
there.
Hey, if we didn't stop you when you drafted him, we're not gonna stop you now. So now Chris has the last pick. Now, mind you, Chris probably has the best player here. And probably the most experienced guy here in Devin Booker, but just
I think
2
Luka
other
might be
guys.
better than Booker.
That's what I meant.
Oh yeah. And so my last
D
pick,
Book's the one with the experience.
J Dub, Oklahoma City Thunder.
J Dub.
I need a 3.
Okay.
I need a 3 that can be a Swiss knife like. Be able to put them in different places. With P, Evan Mobley, got those scores back there. We cooking with gas.
I see that. Okay. So a guy that's gonna fit with my twin towers on the post, and then Young and Edwards. I mean, I'll put it this way: you have Luka Doncic, but we have Jaden McDaniels. I'll take Anthony Edwards, guy. I think Jaden Daniels will be the perfect guy to complement everyone here. You have the absolute best defensive unit possible behind Trey Young, who has been a trying defender this year. The pairing, I don't even want to. What would a world look like with a Vic and Chet Holmgren front court? Who's scoring? It's gonna be tough to score on those guys.
Maybe Luka and Book out of Cape.
And just to
Maybe
ride it off one more time. Oh, go ahead.
Ja Morant and Jason Tatum.
SGA and Jason Tatum would really be the thing to look out for you guys.
That's tough.
Yeah. So Danny's team, I'm gonna go from point guard to center. Ja Morant, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid, Bam Adebayo. Chris has Luka Doncic, Devin Booker, Jalen Williams, aka J Dub, just so we get that right. Paolo Banchero and Evan Mobley. And then my team is Trey Young, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Chet Holmgren, Victor Wembanyama. Let us know in the comments who drafted the best young squad and why it was me. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please, if you love content like this, please check out this channel. There's plenty of growing podcasts on here that I believe you will absolutely love. But from the Sideline Summit podcast, we thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you love this content, make sure to go check us out at the Sideline Summit channel. That'll be in the description. Thank you.